Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix
Someone has been
Wright,
disgraced.
Ace Attorney. We're on episode
Okay, we should shut
3.
up. Something's happening.
Oh, something is happening.
The
The
moon?
moon.
It is you should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see.
This is an epic showdown.
It really is an epic showdown.
Yes!
Your robot samurais.
See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa!
Warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows.
Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns.
Wait, so was that just a TV show?
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, so we're at our law
This
office.
is really cool.
That rocked!
It did. See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa! Stop waving that broom around.
No, I'm not holding a broom. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was the surreal show you were watching?
What, Nick? You mean you don't know about the Steel Samurai?
Damn!
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
30, 10.
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Doesn't make that any less creepy, Nick. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and he's really popular. When I asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Cramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. Guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients.
You'd think we would.
Yeah, after those epic trials.
Well, a month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company
Which is
law
weird.
offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month?
In Japan, like there's 99% conviction rate. We are the 1% of not conviction. It'll be okay.
To be fair, we did get convictions, just not of us.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh, that's why it's 99% free conviction rate. No matter who's going into the trials, someone's walking out arrested, going to prison.
Oh, we're at our bedroom.
Jesus Christ! Maya, you better not be
All right,
here.
Luke, do the cell phone.
Beep.
Hello, this is Phoenix. Mia, Maya, what? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. What?
Huh? You mean the guy on the show?
Yes. They're saying a Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
I know.
Yeah, really.
It doesn't make any sense.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking
He
about.
committed murder. You do know what murder is, right, Nick?
Beep.
October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright and Company law offices.
Well, bright and shiny.
Maya's here, watching TV. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Power plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo.
New old Tokyo.
He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate.
Okay.
His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe that it was a murder weapon and are investigating further.
It's fake news, Nick.
This has to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bring, bring. Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there.
Beep.
Let's go, Nick.
Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So I've decided this will be our first case.
I love her face.
Yeah.
Well, what should we do?
I'm going to hold my breath until you say yes. That's what. You have to go down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing.
Fuck you too. We don't have enough information to make a case yet because we haven't started. We just don't have enough information.
All right, so let's move to the
I can hold my
detention
breath all
center.
day.
October 16th, detention center, visitors room.
Guards.
Oh, wow.
He did it.
What's wrong, Maya? It's
It's
him
him.
in the flesh.
Is that really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice.
Whoa. What are you saying?
Uh,
All right, Luke, you will.
I just said but yeah, Luke.
Is something wrong?
No.
This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Just disappointed? No.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick,
What?
he's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah?
He didn't do it. Sassy face.
People need to examine that pipe on his shirt.
Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seemed like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down for the studio for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set.
What a death face.
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead.
That is one
He had
clean.
been expertly skewered with a samurai
That is one.
spear.
Yeah, it is expertly. It's a perfect sort of piece.
The
Circle.
samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is.
Nick, you can't say such a thing. I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new at this, and
Out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's all right, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was set to begin at 5, but I was a little late. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. Hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right? Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs.
See autographs?
I forget the people always disappear.
Not him.
Such a professional, though. Always frozen in awe.
Oh. We got nothing to present yet.
Yeah, just head to the studios, probably.
We show him the map he gave us. Have you ever seen this before?
Can you explain this drawing?
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta get through me.
Oh, so sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure you gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers. Gawkers. Sightseers. Tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Views today. Something more.
Oh, wow.
Nick? I lost my voice.
Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
You have the same voice. Hey. Listen when you're being spoken to. Use it today.
So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days.
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here and there, I'm afraid, dearie. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was
Hammer?
the victim, dumbass. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
You don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Oh yeah, he did it. How do I know? Well, I know everything. It's my job.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in the hearts of many as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an incident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was you.
Mr. Powers?
Yep. Yep.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Tough shit. I'm sure he would. He's no fool. But he was the only person who walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Is it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
Thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously.
guess we don't have a letter of request
Maybe
yet.
we should examine stuff to see if there's anything around here.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
No touching.
The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment.
Right.
Big sign thing.
An overhead map of the studio. Right in front of here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios.
All right. I think we should go back to the Digit Center and ask a get or letter of request from Powers.
Sounds like a good plan.
It does. All right.
Bye.
Hello, how was the studio? Y'all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. We only met one person, and she definitely thought you did.
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, but I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying.
Maybe she saw the costume.
Yeah.
About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Grr, she's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Alright.
Alright, back to the studio.
You think you can get past my feminine wiles?
Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Really. Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here toward the studios. Not going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. We're by instructions. The good detective told me so himself.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station. I just happened to swipe one.
Hey, not bad. Alright, so there's
It's a
Studio
very
1,
bad map,
the gate,
yes.
studio, employee area. Interesting.
So we're definitely going to employee area. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents.
Alright. Now we can move.
Run before I catch you. Run, coward.
October 16th, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? I'm Australian now.
He's that confused detective.
Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing a sloppy job, detective. Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I guess that's this one. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
You can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
Here's an autopsy report. It'll be updated soon.
So, how is your investigation going, detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick? Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Pierced through the chest.
By a
It's a
spear.
very
2:30.
precise time of death.
Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the studio victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think the Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence?
Well, photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up there at the gate, pal?
Gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, right behind us. Exactly. Yep. Whenever someone walks by that, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Funny, for someone who with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
I'm in a manic depressive sort, so pal.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
Oh ho 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 ho.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
We.
Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to this place. Now's our chance to check things out.
So there's nothing more. Guess let's go. Well, I want to
Pal.
examine the camera. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. It takes photos. All you have to do is look at the data, and you can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307.
Okay, that's valuable.
Yeah,
Probably get that out of the computer in the front gate.
that must be the camera ID number.
So what happens with that statue? It looks like it broke.
The
Oh.
studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind.
It looks like it just threw its own head.
What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right, Studio 1, left, Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday. The head broke off. Took the tree down with it, too.
Interesting.
Hmm.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check. See if he's still there. Yes. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep non-employees out. I'm a little bush. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Did the bush have something to look at too? Just a little lower. That's it.
Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. Nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
That sounds like a amazing reason to...
To cover up.
Oh, we can't go to either one.
No, I'm probably going to get a hold of the camera footage from that computer.
Nick, look, the security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
I heard that, pal. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Irk.
Or do I have to...
She had to make my life harder
Sweeten the
by
deal.
giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe.
I'm a sucker for authority.
Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Well, just thought it would be more thrilling to talk to the detective himself. Those things are important, you know. Just to the left of here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to take the photos every day, you see. Guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. Murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between that is Powers. Security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good ones, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was, past tense.
Yes, we've covered this.
Oh, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate was a disgrace. He took it pretty hard. Who can blame him?
She really doesn't like that he was made a villain. About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer. And then security guard station. Check them every day before going home. I do, I swear. Bye-bye.
We've already checked that. Alright. So back to Studio 1, or do we want to go to the employee area?
Let's try the employee area and see if they let us go.
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. And look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see out inside. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean find?
Like a wiretap or something, I don't know. You never know. Maybe something like a samurai spear.
We don't need a spear.
Maybe you don't.
And that's a murder weapon, for crying out loud.
His nameplate looks surprisingly temporary.
Yeah.
There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must have been neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Sure is. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or some popcorn at least.
Wait, samurai soda! Nick, try this.
Ladies first.
Wait, do they just try it out of the trash can?
I guess so. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up.
T-bone steak. Minus a steak.
T-bone steak. That would hit the spot.
You just had the burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? All right.
Ooh.
Garage. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film
I
equipment.
really want there to be a future case where we have to specifically mention her second stomach for steaks. It's in the evidence.
What else would they keep in a film studio?
Maybe costumes.
Bodies.
Bodies. All right, so I think we've looked at everything else.
Can we enter the door?
Dressing room. All right. Global Studios dressing room. Powers dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake.
Okay, can we check out the tea thing
Yeah,
on the table?
looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday.
There's a bag, too.
Oh.
Here's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
I have a separate stomach for sweets.
She's got 3 stomachs.
Oh my god, how many stomachs does this girl have?
I have a fourth stomach for bags.
Hey, don't open that.
Look, an employee card key. This must be Powers'.
It says Studio One.
Uh-huh.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow.
No, I mean take.
There's more stuff in the bag, it looked like.
Oh, yeah, we're taking this hat.
Vast array of cosmetics.
Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at the wig?
I kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just like I like it.
I wonder what else is inside his bag.
Stop that, my partner, the thief in training. There's some regular suits among some costumes here. These must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself.
Good one.
It's locked. Looked like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of a dusty object.
It's dusty outside, okay. I don't know if that'll come in handy, but okay, so he ate a T-bone steak and went to sleep.
And then he had some tea and snacks.
Yes.
And
He overslept.
seems like it's time to check out Studio One.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess we go back to
Yeah, you
the
gotta go back to the main gate
main
to get to
gate.
the other side.
Hi.
nothing new to say to her. So we'll go just outside Studio One.
Hey, pal.
Anything new to say to you? No.
Nope.
Bye, pal.
Oh, we can't go
You gotta
inside.
examine it, I think.
The entrance to Studio One. This is a studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from this dressing room will work.
Beep.
It opened!
All right, we're in.
She seems way too happy for visiting a crime scene.
Hey, pal. We got the chalk outline there.
What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't give you the shivers, Nick? The white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
What's in the backpack?
Or the ladder.
No clues.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry, this girl is out there.
She is a medium.
She successfully transformed into her sister.
They outlined
That's why
where
she needs so much food.
Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would have left a few bloodstains.
It was moved.
I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Yeah, this was not where it was killed.
Look, the chair of the director sits in. I always wanted to have one of these and sit in it and take a look at that. One of those black and white boards that clap at the start of the film. And a megaphone and a real life. Ready, Nick? Action.
This girl is more trouble than I thought.
Demons.
Right?
Wow, look at the camera. It must cost a ton.
Yeah,
Let's
so
take
don't
it.
touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you, no touching that.
Oh.
Sorry, my partner is kind
It's
of,
Old
you know.
Bag's daughter.
You know, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm assistant here. I help with the props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
Did you move a body?
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people?
WP? Oh, Will Powers, WP? I don't get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But what can you do for WP, okay? He's never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
Okay, so did the crime.
Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see?
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. Looked like his spear broke. WP and Hammer here were there along with everyone else.
And Old Bag is watching.
The employee area. That's where Power's dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place.
Okay, there's Penny and there's Old
After
Bag.
eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph, which we haven't seen.
Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just afternoon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
I sense people too. I'm a medium.
Yes, several times.
some other studio employees, maybe.
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
Wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I would have.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio.
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came in the studio, she must have seen him.
Can we keep examining stuff? Because we haven't looked
Yeah,
at the
let's just-
painting.
Yeah, Mount Fuji's apparently in the middle of the ocean now.
Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in Steel Samurai show.
Of course, that's Mount Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo.
Oh, right.
Is that box to the right of that chair over there or anything?
Wow, look at the camera. That must cost a ton. Cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. It weighs a ton. What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious.
Looks
Alright,
like
I
that
think
might
we
be
got
it.
everything.
Let's go check out Old Bag again. I'm not Old Bag. I'm Old Bag. I'm Old Bag. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you. Oh, shit.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as I can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time?
Hmm?
Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? All right, you better tell me. And you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
You're just talking to the assistant in Studio One.
Her, she's not even a full-time employee. She doesn't have benefits. You youngins tomorrow, there's a thing or two. Respect elders. Grok!
She just beast
She left.
This is our chance to do what we want without her.
Like the computer.
Yeah,
you can
computer.
finally see that goddamn picture.
The computer that runs the studio cameras.
Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of Will Powers.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers.
Which we do have numbers.
Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. 307, wasn't it?
That's what I think.
There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, it's in the costume.
Looking away as well.
And the spear is not broken.
Yeah.
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one on the computer.
It was deleted.
Hey, Nick.
If it doesn't appear in our records, then it does not exist.
Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah,
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait. Why not? Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for the day?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. All right. And with that, we'll be back for the next episode in episode 3. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for
Yes.
whenever we inevitably upload the next part in this
really
episode.
hope the next prosecutor is like even more grandiose than Edgeworth was. It just like goes by punch out rules.
I hope so too. Yeah.
Like our final prosecutor is just impossible. He's Mike Tyson. You have to wait to object when he's winking.
Who knows? Thanks for watching.